this is my last weekly update. I'm very sad about it. The reason why I'm going to stop doing my weekly update for 2 weeks, I'm going to tell you at home because I've run out of battery and my camera keeps turning off. So let's go home and tell you the story. So yeah, sorry it's a bit of a clickbait. You're not going to see my face for just 2 weeks. Now, the reason for that is just because I'm so behind on videos. I'm currently 7 videos behind, and it's quite plainly because I now am only having to work 4 days a week. It means I'm now basically doing a lot of the time with 3 days of content. And when I'm only meant to be doing normally 2 uploads a week, it's becoming a problem. So it's great for you guys because you have now got 2 or 3 weeks worth of 3-week uploads. 3 videos a week uploads because I'm trying to catch up. So you've got all sorts of things: urban exploring, feds, police, drifting, cars, all sorts, Haynes, everything. So that is obviously the good thing. But yeah, I'm taking out the weekly updates for the next 2 weeks because I actually have got 2 quieter weekends, 1 weekend of mods and 1 very quiet weekend at home, just so I can catch up because I'm actually well far behind with my content. So rolling into this week's update, Haynes is on the weekend just gone. It was the busiest I've ever seen it. If you love BMWs, it was the BMW special. So you're going to see so many BMWs. You BMW fanboys are going to be loving it. So obviously stay tuned for that. And that was my weekend. Actually, I say that. Friday night I got texted by Kirsten to go and pick up a car literally on Saturday, which will probably reveal Kirsten's car at some point. So she's got another car now, a new car, due to a turbo failure on her Urus. Yes, so that was out of nowhere. So that was my weekend. Pretty mad. Now coming on to this weekend, I've actually got a few little bits getting done to the car. And I have got a chill weekend this weekend and next. And not a lot is going on. But at the end of the month, we've got some more Mexico action, which is always awesome. So yeah, it's quiet, but obviously it's time for me to catch up. I'm just going to discuss this week's uploads with you. So on Thursday, you're going to have the Peugeot Sport Club UK AGM meeting, which I thought was going to be a load of Peugeots, but I ended up going around the British Motor Museum, and there wasn't really many Peugeots there. There's only a few of us at the meeting, etc., etc. So you'll see a very brief glimpse of Peugeots. But actually, you're going to see the variety of English cars. So a lot of these cars in this video, just so you're aware, are either the last or first models of those vehicles, and some of them are concept cars. So you're going to see some of the rarest, most incredible English cars you will ever see. And I'm not even joking. So that is coming out on Thursday, and that is me going around the British Motor Museum, which is quite far up north, if I'm honest with you. Birmingham area, quite far up. That's far north for me, all right? I know that's not north, but that's far north for me when you're down in Weymouth, where I am. So also, just to mention about the first video, if you're a Jag enthusiast, I have got a fast clip of me going around the Jaguar Heritage building. Madness, some of the Jags there. You'll see that in that video as well. So if you love your Jags, stay tuned on Thursday. And then for Friday, we have indeed got the first meet ever held by Smoke Scene. Clubs to mention in there are obviously Street Shutters UK. They were there with them. That's a great group. We're going to be doing more with them. And also on top of that, Revamp were there. Tommy came all the way from frickin' Wales to this event. Madness. I couldn't believe it. And there was a good few of the Welsh guys there. I was really quite surprised the distance they travelled. I mean, I can't say a lot because I'm coming from Weymouth, but yeah, so that was Smoke Scene's first meet, and they called that the first merge, and that was a merge of probably 20 to 40 clubs. I'll put like a little thing here now if I can find something just to show you the scale. And that video is coming on Friday. If there are any delays, I'll let you guys know. It might be a Saturday upload just due to the amount of content and blurring and all the other stuff. I had a run-in with a Karen, which I'll put on here as well. But yeah, I mean, it's actually just great news for you guys. You're going to have less of me talking for this next 2 weeks with my weekly updates. You're going to have more action, more Karens, more cars, more Sens, more amazing meets, classic cars, the whole lot. You're going to see it all. So that is this week's. And what I'm going to say is it's very, very simple to find out what my weekly uploads are. If you go onto my Instagram, and just below my bio, they have the little icons. I don't know what you call them, my apologies. But if you look on there, it'll say YouTube time, because it's abbreviated. But click on it, and it'll run you through all of my weekly timetables. So A, you can go back and go through all my previous uploads, so you can see if anything you want to watch is on there. It sort of gives you a rough date. And B, it means you can go on there every week and you can check out. So for you guys thinking, oh no, I'm not going to see the weekly update next week, what videos are up, all you've got to simply do is go onto my Instagram. I do put it up onto my YouTube as well, actually, when I can get the chance to. And just click on there every Friday to Friday that runs. So this Friday, some point on this Friday, you would get next week's videos, and there are 3 videos coming out next week. 3 for the following, and probably 3 for the following after that. So literally it's a month of 3 videos a week, and hopefully I can get back to 2, but probably not, because I'm literally going to be doing loads of stuff that's going to be involved Friday, Saturday and Sundays. It's just mental stuff going on. But yeah, I'm keeping myself busy and life is sweet. Now, just to mention before we finish about this week, at the end of this week, Friday, I'm going to be sending off my DBS, and that is the first step, in becoming a driving instructor. I've chosen my company. Not that I'm going to mention anything just yet, but I'm going to send off my DBS. That's going to take about a month, and then if that's all clear, which it definitely should be, unless naughty police have been putting things on there about car meets, then yeah, I will be training to become a driving instructor in the next few months, which is super exciting, which means that by the end of the year, that should all be done, and I'll be teaching people how to drive sensibly. You would never have thought. But there we are, guys. Thank you very much for watching this week's weekly upload, and I'll see you guys back in what would be 3 weeks now with my upload at the end of this month. So see you guys very soon, and enjoy all the content you've got coming over the next few weeks.